Hello everybody and welcome to Jacker Films. I'm your host Adrian Parker and today we'll be doing Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Okay. Well, let me tell you, this movie is okay. I mean, this movie is the one Harry Potter movie that I don't entirely like. Don't get me wrong. I still enjoy the movie. I don't hate any of the Harry Potter films, including Fantastic Beasts. It's just this one. I gotta admit, I was just slightly disappointed. I mean, even before I read the book, I'm like, it's fine. But after reading the book, I'm like, oh my goodness, what? Because in the book, you learn so much about Voldemort's backstory, and there was like a whole lot of less time in teen awkward drama. Less time. Absolutely, like, minimalized. Just, and then in the movie, they spend more time in teen awkward drama than Voldemort's backstory. And I'm just like, why? It's so awkward. It's like I'm watching like, American Pie, but for like, but a PG version. You know, it's just, it's awkward, and kind of like, well, yeah, and then there's just a whole lot of less time in something that us as an audience would rather listen to, and it's just, it's very annoying, I have to admit. Like, it really is. But, I will say, I still enjoyed, certain moments. I do enjoy the characters, and there were a couple of funny moments I did love, kind of thing. And the ending was pretty good, and also quite dark, kind of thing. And everybody did a great job for what they were given, and yeah, like, as I said, it's still enjoyable. But compared to the other movies, and even compared to the book, it's just never really reached to what I feel like it would have been a lot better. Like, it never reached the magnitude of what I wished it would have been, And it's unfortunate. Like, it really is. So, I'm sorry for anybody who actually enjoyed this movie. And, if you did, fair enough. It's your personal opinion. This is just mine. But I'm a bit disappointed in it, because the whole thing is that Harry is learning about Voldemort's backstory, all the while going through teen awkward drama and finding, like, the source of Voldemort's power, that kind of thing, trying to destroy it, and yeah, just, with all those kinds of things, I really wish they just focused on Voldemort's backstory. Like, the movie's about, like, almost 2.5 hours. And I swear blind, 15 minutes of it was Voldemort's backstory, and everything else was just either teen drama, or just, finding, as I said, the source of Voldemort's power. That's really it. And I just wish we had a lot more of Voldemort's backstory. That would have been so much better, but that's just me. But, hey, that's it for me for non-spoiler review, because trying to be as vague as I can, but yeah, sorry. Alright, now here comes the spoilers. Probably not going to go too much into it, because there's not really a lot to tell. Sorry. But, I have to admit, the opening scene was pretty cool when the Death Eaters were, wreaking havoc to the Millennium Bridge. I thought that was fantastic, and also kidnapping Ollivander, and so, yeah, that was, I thought, ooh, interesting. And then after that, things get a little awkward, I had to admit. But yeah, so, throughout the movie you have, as I said in my non-spoiler part, just pure awkwardness, and I mean, Harry finds that book, of potions kind of thing and spells, and and it was like signed by the mysterious Half-Blood Prince. And then you find out in the end it was Snape. But the point is, though, there is not a lot of, clues as to who it could be. It's just, oh, I wonder who the Half-Blood Prince is. And then Snape at the end says, "You dare to use my spells against me? Yes, Potter. I am the Half-Blood Prince." Normally that would be like, oh wow, it was him. Considering there was no setup on who this mysterious person could be, it's like, oh, it was Snape. How is he Half-Blood? Like, I thought he was pure blood. Wow, maybe if you read the books. Just, there was so much that we're missing. I feel like the whole thing was that Snape was actually a Half-Blood. He really was. But the books are the only thing that actually tell you that. The movies don't even touch base on it. And it's like, it's really annoying. I've got to admit, it's quite annoying. So, yeah, not a huge fan if I'm being honest. And yeah, so, But I feel like we would have just been a lot better if we had some setup. Like, Harry finding our clues. I don't remember reading too many clues in the books kind of thing, because it's been a little bit since I've read them, but I feel like it would have been a lot better if they told you some clues, Trying to think, oh, it could be this person, but they just don't. It's just, I wonder who the Half-Blood Prince is, and then, I am the Half-Blood Prince. Okay then, guess you are. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, I had to admit. Then, and obviously, Slughorn, a bit weird, but cool, and Jim Broadbent, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Anyway, point is though, he's great. And his character shows that being a Slytherin doesn't necessarily mean you're bad. And sometimes the movies that do feel like that, the Slytherins are the bad group. And I'm just like, are they really though? So, it's nice seeing somebody who doesn't have too much of a dark side. So, I like that. But yeah, again, the whole, the love drama between Lavender and Ron was just really weird. I mean, I do like the part where Ron accidentally has some love potion infused chocolates kind of thing, and he's like, "I'm in love with Ramil the Vain" kind of thing. I thought that was part was pretty funny. That was the only time I liked the teen drama. Everything else, yeah. So, and the whole Lavender coming in onto his bedside after he was poisoned kind of thing. Yeah, just that scene was hilarious. Having the Weasley's house burned down when it wasn't even in the books. It's kind of like, what? Really? I don't know why they did it. I mean, look, I'm not gonna deny it was a pretty cool action sequence. But, can't help but think, if it's not in the book, why did you put it in? Like, why was there a need to put the Weasley's house to be, burnt down? I don't know. It's just, that's just what happened. The ending was pretty cool. The little baby Voldemorts. I know they're not called baby Voldemort. They're called the Imperi, I think that. But, I don't know, I just see them as like, oh, look, well, baby Voldemort. But, yeah, I thought that scene was pretty cool. Also, one thing I thought was really cool about this movie is the focus on Draco. He's very conflicted kind of thing, and Tom Felton does a fantastic job, and you really feel for him. And Harry is just so it's Draco. He's a Death Eater now. I don't trust him kind of thing. He's bad kind of thing. It's just straight away, I'm like, Harry, you don't know. You're just jumping to conclusions just because you have history with Draco. You're straight away, and that's one thing I've never been a big fan of Harry. He was just so it's him. But how? How do you know? I mean, you didn't see much when he went to Borkin and Burke's kind of thing. It looked like it was an initiation. It probably was. But you don't know that. You don't. You're just jumping to conclusions, and I'm just. I mean, I know that's Harry's character, but I really was not a fan of it. But and yeah, when he literally almost killed Draco, I was like, dude, look, you read in the Half-Blood Prince's book, Sectum Sempra, like, how, you don't know what this spell does. You just use it on Draco. You really could have killed him, and he almost did. If it wasn't for Snape coming in. I mean, yes, I get Snape did, the unbreakable vow. Like, I get it. I get why he was there, but I'm just saying that if it wasn't for Snape, yeah, Draco probably would have died. And it would have been all Harry's fault. And we wouldn't have had Tom Felton in the last two, technically one movies, so. Stupid. Anyways, point is, though, yeah. And also, the last bit, when Draco had to kill Dumbledore kind of thing, and like just the pure emotion that was coming out of Tom, like, and Draco kind of thing, and it was just, I know I said this before, but you really feel for him. It's just like, oh man, I can't believe I used to hate Draco. Like he has so much weight on his shoulders. Like, I think Draco is a great character kind of thing. He starts off a bully, and then later you just, as the movies progress, you just slowly just feel absolutely bad for him. Like, I don't know if it's the writing or just Tom, but either way, you really feel bad for him. And yeah, and obviously, Snape comes in and, kills Dumbledore kind of thing, Snape, kill Dumbledore! And yeah, so it was a bit of a whoa kind of moment, but yeah, it's one of those big pinnacle moments in Harry Potter, and yeah, it's a very powerful moment, especially when all the students and teachers like put up their wands, and like lit the skies kind of thing, and got rid of the Voldemort smoky cloud thing, But yeah, it was such a powerful moment, and this is probably one of the few changes that I think was better. Like, it worked in favor for the movie, because in the book they did have a funeral for him, for Dumbledore, and I mean, yeah, it was fine kind of thing. Umbridge was there. That was weird, but the thing is, though, it's just. I feel like it was just so much more powerful and touching when they were held up their wands kind of thing. And the score was so beautiful, like, and one of the best score moments in the Harry Potter series. Like, I just love it. And yeah, so it was good. And obviously, ending, Harry having to find all the Horcruxes, because that was the mystery of the source of Voldemort's power kind of thing. And so he learns about the Horcruxes. There's 7 of them, so he has to find them. He's defeated some others already, namely his diary, Tom Riddle's diary, and Chamber of Secrets. But yeah, he's now got to find them all kind of thing. And that's it really. Again, there's not really much to talk about because it's most of the time, as I say, it was this teen drama and not much was going on for it. So the person who was playing young Tom Riddle in the flashbacks did a great job. And just the whole flashbacks were quite interesting. Point is, though, to wrap this all up, I got plenty of problems with Half-Blood Prince. I do. It feels like 90%, maybe even 95% of the movie was just pure awkwardness. Just drama and drama and drama and drama and drama. And it's just, I really was not a fan of that. I mean, I'm happy to have some, because hormones are running high kind of thing in Hogwarts, so in one sense, yeah, it would probably happen kind of thing, but I really wish that it wasn't the main focus, because it feels like it was, and Voldemort's backstory was just the subplot, just another thing. You know, just, you know, the other plot that's hanging around kind of thing. And it just kind of sucks. I just really wish we had more of Voldemort's backstory, because there was a lot more going on for it in the books. So I have to admit, it's really unfortunate, but it's just the way it was. So, anyways, tune in next time for Deathly Hallows. And, yeah. Till next time. Bye!